Hey guys, Ash here, Commander today, Watcher of Realms. Welcome to the video. Glad to have you all here with me today. What could be better? Talking some Watcher of Realms. I've actually been endeavoring to catch up on some of my old favorite heroes in the game, do more robust guides on them, how I use them, how I'd recommend building them. And today we have Idril, who is one of the top marksmen inside the entire game. As a matter of fact, if you go take a look at fastidious.gg, he has Idril ranked as the 4th overall in the entire game. This is, standing toe to toe with some of the best legendary heroes in the game, such as Hatsu, Silas, and Hex, right? So I personally would prefer probably all 3 of those legendaries over Idril, but the fact that she's in the conversation and that she still brings a lot of unique traits that those heroes do not have makes her really, really noteworthy. Probably one of the first marksmen or first heroes, DPS heroes in the game that a lot of people become acquainted with. Obviously, you guys know her range is pretty significant, but her ultimate attack range is, well, it's infinite. It's literally anywhere on the map, which is her claim to fame. If we take a look at her base stats here, for her class, her attack is pretty good, 2999 base out of 4700, which is the top in the game. And you can see the rest of her her stats are actually pretty good across the board, right? Her magic resistance, her defense, everything above average. Her cost even is really solid at 11, which obviously we don't want to see on the high end of things. So Idril is really, really exceptional for all those reasons and a lot more. Let me go ahead and show you how I have my Idril built, and then we'll talk about where we can use this amazing hero. So she was formerly called Idril. I think it was some sort of, I don't know the full story of why they changed the name, but I guess some sort of licensing issues, which to me is interesting. It's like, this game, for all the credit, that I really love the game, but they do get very close to other IPs with some of their releases, I mean, this feels very Jokery here on Hex. What about you guys?
Why so serious?
So yeah, Idril is now Idril, and I think she was called something even before Idril, I believe. I think this is their 3rd name in the game. Either way, I think she's Idril to stay here at this point. We already talked about her base stats, so I don't want to go over it, at length here, but pretty solid, especially when you have her promoted. Let's start with her awakening, because awakening on Idril is going to be incredibly crucial and important, especially as you progress through the game. So hold on to those dupes. Well, don't hold on to those dupes, and make sure you go ahead and prioritize awakening Idril. If there's ever an event that has an extra shot at summoning Idril, make sure you take advantage of that, because getting her all the way to A5 is probably one of the more valuable epics inside the entire game at fully awakened. So make sure you prioritize basic attack damage plus 10% on her A1. On her A3, activating limitless shots, her ultimate, restores 5% rage for all allies. A lot of people forget about this one on A3. Like, that is a really cool ability. A 5% range across the board every time you activate the ultimate for everybody. Awesome. Did I say range? I meant rage, but either way, she has unlimited rage. Did I mention that? On A5, during the effect of limitless shot, again, her global targeting, no range ultimate, every kill extends the duration by 3 seconds. One of the most powerful A5s out there in the game. She hits pretty fast, right? So with that attack speed, with that damage, with the fact that, well, it's unlimited range, you can easily get kills and just start stacking them up, and you just carry that ultimate out a lot longer than you otherwise obviously would be able to. All right, so her skills on her ultimate, limitless shots, 1,000 initial cost by 500. After that, 25-second duration, very long. During the skill effect, each basic attack fires 3 consecutive shots to one enemy, dealing 80% damage, lasting for 25 seconds. But again, we can extend that all the way by 3 seconds per kill on that A5. During the ultimate, the hero's attack range becomes unlimited, and her attacks no longer prioritize airborne units. On her basic, each attack deals 80% attack damage 2 times, targeting airborne enemies first. On the combo shots passive, each time an ally casts their ultimate, the hero's next attack will deal 100% increased damage. Airborne units take 70% extra damage instead. Again, pretty dang cool combo shot passive. She's really a champion that, when awakened, can really synergize with the rest of all the heroes that you have out there incredibly well, making not just her, but also them more powerful. So there's a lot beyond just the damage that Idril's bringing to the table. In terms of gear, well, on the last few videos, I had sets on all of my heroes. This time I decided to kind of prove a point, or maybe not, I don't know, by basically building her with no sets, right? Because sometimes you just got to rock with what you have, the gear that you have. And today we have her with just a random pieces, but it's good gear for my account, right? So we have a pretty solid stats there, at least on the weapon, right? Prioritizing obviously attack percentage, crit damage, and attack percentage again. So did I say that twice? Crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, right? Her attack speed could be a little bit faster here at 204 is, you know, not that bad, but we'd love to see 300 or even higher on that attack speed. On the crit rate, crit damage, that's pretty solid. On her attack as well, 8400 is pretty dang solid. She's very, very good, especially when paired with an inspiration to Percy, Dolores, or whoever you have for inspiration, because her base attack, again, is pretty low. Now, Marksman's base attack are usually on the lower side. That means that having a bonus Dolores on top of her is going to be insane for extra damage. So if you are running her with a inspiration hero on the same team, right, in range of Idril, I would probably go crit damage, attack percentage. If you're not running an inspiration commonly alongside Idril, which why aren't you? Maybe you don't have one. Maybe you don't have one built. In that case, I would probably go attack percentage, crit damage, because this build is figuring in or factoring in that we're going to benefit from inspiration throughout the duration of the battle. So those are the stats here, guys. On the artifact, well, obviously, we have a legendary artifact, Idril's Gaze. Idril's Gaze is, go figure, amazing for Idril. It's not the only artifact that's amazing for her, but I would definitely prioritize getting an Idril's Gaze on Idril, and if possible, you know, maxing it out and making this a priority on your account to max out. Frankly, I don't have a lot of maxed out artifacts on my account. I probably have, you know, 5 to 10 or something. It's not that crazy, but Idril's Gaze was definitely one of my top priorities. Dealing crit damage has a 25% chance to ignore 40% of the target's defense and magic resistance for 3 seconds. Really powerful, right? Really powerful. Obviously, the magic resistance, unfortunately, doesn't jive that great. She's a piercer, not dealing magic damage, but certainly the ignore defense is extremely powerful. On a Setrum, that works as well. A lot of people run their Setrum with Idril's Gaze as that artifact. Even though it has her name on it, it's not exclusive to just Idril. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump into battle. I showed you the gear. I showed you how I have her built, artifacts, the whole 9. Where else to start? Well, I was going to say gear rate 3, which I will show you, but just the arena, right? I mean, if we go to anti-air, of course, she's going to be one of the best, She's the number 3 epic right now, ranked. I'd say she's number 1 in my heart, right? She's behind Mari and Dolores here in anti-air DPS. I'm not super high or anything like that in the arena. My apologies, but let's just go ahead and run a battle. You don't have to play her first, but you may as well, right? So I'm going to play her right over here in anti-air. I'll play Dolores in the corner spot right over here, and then I'll play Silas or another DPS. So the cool thing about Idril is she can pop everybody in the first wave, given the build that we have her in right now, with ease, right? So we don't have to use her ultimate or anything like that. The reason she's so good in the arena is not only does she deal a heck of a lot of damage, right, which is really nice, obviously, but she's also, she can, if some guys get by, some guys meaning some enemy mobs, if anybody gets by, you can just pop her ult and take care of it. She's got you covered, you know? Let's see if we can take this flying beast down right now without having to use our ultimate. We do take some damage, but we get it done. So now we can really have some fun here, right? Let's go ahead and pop Silas. We still haven't used Dolores, by the way, at all. We'll put Hatsuit in here. I don't think we're even going to need to use, I'm sorry, Dolores or Idril we haven't used yet. But let's just say things get out of hand. Let's say my opponent, no offense to you, Poppy Maxine. I kind of like the name. I don't even know why, but I kind of like the name. Let's just go ahead and pop her right now. You're seeing that every kill, you're seeing that extension. It just keeps getting extended, right? If we were in a neck-or-neck battle right now, myself and the opponent here, right? This could easily extend into the next wave. As a matter of fact, if he didn't miss this little fella right there, it would have extended to the next wave. So sometimes you can use this limitless, especially if you have her fully awakened, to just keep turning over into the next wave, the next wave, the next wave, the next wave. That was a little bit of an exaggeration. She's not going to be able to last that long, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? Realistically, probably one wave, but you can extend into the next one after that. All right, let's do one more just because it's so fun. Let me try to find a player power that's actually really high here, a lot higher than yours truly, and then we'll jump into Gear Raid 3. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's 3, 2, 1 it, and let's play her first again. Right off the bat, I love this positioning for Idril. It's not the only one that's effective, but I love being able to clip Dolores and our DPS on the platform there, or Idril, excuse me, and our DPS on the platform at the same time. So round lost, they get a quick kill. We could do the same thing if we played Silas first, but we don't. We're not, obviously. Ooh, she missed it. She missed it there, so I had to pop it, but it's okay. So we pop it early this time. I'm just going to go ahead, might as well use Dolores as well. We're going to kill everybody before they even get a chance to spawn. So this is going to be a super, super fast, barely before they get a chance to spawn. Super fast win on this round because we had to use the early ultimate. They take a little bit of damage, but they still end up going to stay in the lead here, damage-wise. I don't want to use Silas just right away yet. Just want to keep waiting. Now we'll use him. Put Hatsuit out there. Might have to use Hatsuit right now. No, we don't have to use him. Her, excuse me. All right, now we're almost back to her ultimate here, right? But we don't even need it here. Silas just cleaning up. I'm using Lineria obviously mainly as, are you serious? Hatsu has to pop it right there? Oh man, that was a lot of HP on that mob. Now we're cooking right now. Now we're cooking. We still have her up right now. So even if they get this kill, Mari is cool, but boy, is she holding things up there, and they're actually going to lose. But what I could have done is pop the ultimates right now and basically finish off that next wave again before they even spawned or around the same time. So you can do some really cool things with Idril inside the arena. I would say underrated, but I don't even know. Oops, I forgot to press upload twice in a row there. You could say underrated, but I think she's properly rated. A lot of people are using her in the arena. She's very, very good. Let me go ahead. She is one of the best heroes in the game, if not the best, but rather in Gear Raid 3. So let's go ahead, and this is the team that we're using here in Gear Raid 3, guys. I'm going to do it auto. I forgot to turn the power of dominance off though, so I am going to benefit a little bit from that, and it's probably a good thing because it's been a while since we've done this run from scratch. But we're going to play Idril second after our cost generator and Dalian here. Dalian's just there to basically take a hit or two and get some nice DPS, or excuse me, some nice tankage and some nice cost regen throughout the duration of the battle. Let's go ahead and get Silas out there right away. Now, this is how we deal with this, guys. We're going to be able to basically pick off this mob over here. Let's do... Okay, let's pop it, pop it, pop it. Kill right there. Dalian takes that first hit. So important, right? And now we're going to kill this mob to the side as well. Kill this guy first, and then this guy, right? I mean, look at that. That is pretty stuff right there, right? We almost already killed the boss. Look at how much you might notice right now, like, Ash, dude, you slept on so much in terms of cost there. I was doing it so I could get all my units down at the same time. That way I could take advantage of not having the boss hit anybody. Not that we really needed it here. Maybe I could have turned the power dominance off. It was pretty easy to take down the boss there. We have Laurel on the team too, so we can use Laurel strategically to get the limitless shot activated. So we're benefiting from Laurel and from Dolores, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and pop her right now. May as well, right? I'm actually going to take Silas off the board as well, just in case I need him over here in the corner. But check her out, man. She's like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry, Hatsuit. Don't even do anything. Just chill there. I got it. All under control. All right. And now the beautiful thing is, again, is we can just we can take Laurel off the battlefield and we can get right back to it. There's a long, long downtime here. Let's go ahead and just use Hatsuit right away. She dies, but it's cool. We have Silas at the ready. And then we have, again, I mean, we might as well use the ability right now, but we don't even need it. As soon as they start spawning, let's go ahead and use it again. Might as well use that. We could pop Silas now. We might as well, right? But I guess we'll take I guess we'll take Laurel off, even though it's the battle is already over, right? So guys, that's a guide on Idril. She's amazing, man. I hope I inspired some of you guys to use her in the arena. Odds are you're probably already using her in Gear Raid 3 as well. Let me know, by the way, if you want to see different heroes rather. Any rarity, I don't care. I'm down to do rares, I'm down to do epics, legendaries, the whole nine. Let me know in the comments below who you would love to see a guide on, and I'll make it happen. I really want to get guides on basically every epic hero, pretty much everyone in the game, eventually out here on the channel. That's where I'm kind of focusing my energy here on the channel over the next few months. So I would love your recommendations. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.